Okay guys, welcome to my unboxing and brief review of my latest Hot Toys pickup that I've got. As you can see, it's the Ichabod crane figure, Johnny Depp, from the 1999 Tim Burton movie Sleepy Hollow. Just a brief look at the box, just standard box. Dimensions of this box, if you're interested, are 37 23 and it's 11 centimeters in depth. So quite a compact box, compared to like most Hot Toys boxes. But yeah, nice design with like a forest at night and stuff like that. And look at the goggles that or the glasses that Ichabod crane uses. So yeah, this figure was originally scheduled for release in August, and it came out way early in January. So I'm not sure why they sped up the release so early. It's MMS number 270, I think. Yeah, 270 there. You can see on the side. So yeah, let's just take this top cover off and see what it looks like in the box. Okay, so there's just a slip cover underneath. With more art on it, probably there, and there we go. There's the figure. This guy comes with quite a nice bunch of accessories. The bag, and that's the figure itself, the hairpiece, and yeah, this is kind of like surprised me that it came out so early. It was one of my pre-orders, but I got my figure. I got my figures direct from Hong Kong now, so that's why I got him so early. People in the UK will probably get him, I don't know, 3-4 months down the line. People in America with Slideshow maybe in a month or two. But yeah, if you want these figures as soon as they're released, kind of thing, then you have to buy them direct from Hong Kong, which is what I've done. So yeah, looking cool, looking real nice in the box, as you'd expect. Now this is one of the best parts of collecting Hot Toys, seeing the figure for the first time in the box, you know, untouched and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get the figure out and see what. Okay, and there's the figure straight out of the box, and really nicely tailored. The boots are really nicely done. Nice sculpt on the boots, and yeah, like perfect material for the because he wears quite a few layers on top, this figure. So the fabric needs to be like as thin as possible, really, to achieve the look without making your figure look all bulky and stuff like that. So yeah, really nice tailoring, as you'd expect from Hot Toys. Bit of fluff on it, but it's, might be a bit of a dust magnet in that, but it'd be in my detail anyway. So let's just look at the sculpt, which, you know, there's, I've said it on like the Slideshow Freaks forum, there's something, you can see like it's Johnny Depp, but it's not kind of like the definitive sculpt of his, you know. As I say, there is something like off about it and stuff like that. I don't know if like people would agree with me and stuff like that, but you know, from certain angles, you know, more, you know, looking to the side and like that, maybe it's more, looks more Johnny Depp like. But I think that's the big, like, that's the Achilles heel of this figure, I think, is the sculpt. And as I say, I can't really put my finger on. There's just something like off about it, but you know, it's a great sculpt nevertheless. And you know, if this figure had come out 4 or 5 years back, then you know, people would be raving about it and all that. But it's just because probably the standard's gone up so much more that these sculpts, unless they're like picture perfect, you know, you're gonna have cause for complaint, I guess. But you know, it's good nevertheless. You know, maybe you know, maybe someone else will see it differently and stuff like that, but I think the sculpt is slightly off nevertheless. So, but yeah, nice figure nonetheless on his base with Sleepy Hollow right in there. Ichabod crane. So let's just move on to the accessories now, which is like really the standout point of this figure. And yeah, I'll just get all those little accessories out and show you what you get. Okay, so there's the instruction manual that you get with all Hot Toys figures. You can like read it and stuff like that. It might be helpful with this figure as it comes with a lot of accessories, including the glasses that you can choose to put on him or not. So no, it's always good to have a read of that if you want. There's the apron that you get with him. You can take the jacket off and use it for like the post-mortem scenes and the dissection scenes and all that, and that's what some of the accessories are for, because he's like a detective and stuff like that. But I'm not sure when Sleepy Hollow is set, maybe the mid 19th century or something like that. It's very like a gothic horror movie and stuff like that, as you'd expect from Tim Burton. And yeah, he just uses these plethora of different implements to try and deduce what's killing all the people in Sleepy Hollow. Because to start off with, he's pretty reticent about the idea that it's a headless horseman that's carrying out all these murders. You get his little pistol there, like in the old style and stuff like that, and a little book. So yeah, really nicely done. And as I say, the eyeglasses that you can position on the figure. It's actually got a second head sculpt there, you see, so with the magnet, so that original one will pull off, and stick that on. It goes back there, and that's for tying the eyeglasses on like that. Now we get the little bottles, really nicely detailed. Yeah, with the little like writing on there, and all the different potions that he uses to try and solve the crimes. And they're all kept in this pretty nifty looking bag, and it does open up, and the mechanism for pulling the little tray out does actually work. Just get it here, yeah, and you just pull it up using like, it's a sort of like mechanism that you get on you know, like a mirror in a bathroom and stuff like that, where you can like pull it towards you many times and stuff like that, so it can go up and down, and you can pull it like right out if you want. Push that down, and so that's really nice, you know, really nicely well done. Just put all your potions on there, just like in the movie. And as I say, you can put the goggles on as well. And going to focus a little bit here. So yeah, as I say, loads of accessories and stuff like that. It'd probably be a nice idea if you could get hold of like a little 1/6 table to put the accessories in front of him, and the eyeglasses in the bag and whatnot. You know, to display it all and stuff like that. So as I say, I mean, I'm ready. Let's just look at the hands as well. 3 sets of hands, and if you can make it out, I've actually got, I'll just make a cut here, see if I can get a little bit better focus on this shot. Okay then, yeah, so there's the hands, and you can see that they're actually, see, we've got spike marks in them, and that's on all of the hands, and the hands that he comes with as well. And that's briefly mentioned in the movie that he got that when he was a child, and I don't know, he saw his mum being murdered or something like that, and the shock of it, he leant against like a torture machine or something like that, and that inflicted the damage on his hands. So that's a really nice touch, as a attention to detail. Hot Toys like second to none when it comes to that little ring on his hand. So yeah, get the accessories out. have a little play around with them, and pistol and whatnot. As I say, there's a load of different looks that you can rock with this guy. And as I say, yeah, I'm really happy with the figure. You know, the sculpt, I mean, it probably looked really great when I get the goggles on and all that, but as I say, there is something slightly off about it, and you can usually tell with that, but you know, it's not bad at all, really. I mean, like, as I say, there is just something not quite there about it. I'd say, like, it's probably a 3.5 out of 5 sculpt, really, and that's just because Hot Toys standards are so high, you know. So yeah, I'd say this figure came out months in advance. I'm not sure why, but yeah, if you're a Tim Burton fan, probably more like a Johnny Depp fan, maybe a gothic horror fan or something like that. Hot Toys have done a few Johnny Depp figures now, obviously Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, they've done Sweeney Todd, and I think they've done an Edward Scissorhands. That was quite a few years ago though, when they really didn't have the likenesses down at all. So yeah, say nice looking figure, and yeah, glad I picked him up, and yeah, he should be hitting US retailers maybe in a couple of months, and here in the UK in 4 or 5. So yeah, thanks for watching all that, guys, and yeah, stay tuned for another review. Hopefully Marty McFly, Back to the Future figure is not too far in the future, if you like. So yeah, thanks guys.